And the good news, we're not looking at nearly the strong winds like we saw with the last storm, nor the snowfall amount. So again, that's some better news, and we don't expect as many issues with power outages as we saw 2 weeks ago to the day. Notice that we still have some batches of snow showers, some more moderate snow in a few areas, but we've got some dry patches as well showing up. There's a little bit more back west of there. So as we go through the evening, we'll start to see the snow taper off in a few spots, pick up in intensity for parts of Southside into northeastern North Carolina as that one line, this batch right here, slides south and eastward. We've got some more of the moderate snow back through Suffolk, Portsmouth, Western Branch section of Chesapeake, even Great Bridge, Deep Creek, up through Norfolk and out towards the ocean front. We're seeing that snow as well, even making its way as far south as Creeds in Virginia Beach. As you cross the state line into northeastern North Carolina, Hertford County got some pretty heavy snow between Murfreesboro and Ahoskie. Starts to lessen up back toward Lynch's Corner, Morgan's Corner, down towards Hertford. It picks up a little bit more in Edenton. Hopping across the river and over towards the Chesapeake Bay along the eastern shore, the heaviest of the snow is now pushing towards the ocean side of the shore, and we're seeing some lesser amounts back across the Middle Peninsula and the Northern Neck, where we're just seeing these white colors indicating just a few flurries. So the snow will continue to slowly work its way south and east. We'll still look for those winds at around 10 to 15 miles per hour. It'll take the longest to change over down here, down towards Kill Devil Hills and the Outer Banks, where we're still looking at some of those showers. But by about 11 o'clock, winding down for much of Virginia. As we get into tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., the heaviest of the snow will be offshore. Skies will be clearing, but notice these temperatures in the 20s. So any snow that is out there will likely remain on the ground on those roadways. So we are looking at some issues with some slick spots tomorrow morning as we start the day. Sunshine as we go through the afternoon, only getting above freezing by about noontime. Temperatures making a run for the upper 30s to around 40 degrees. We'll go officially about 39. Notice those winds coming out of the southwest, a little bit of a warmer direction for us and starting to pick up in intensity just a little bit as well. And for Friday, a lot more sunshine as well. Temperatures into the mid-40s by midday and up into the mid to upper 40s into the afternoon. Now, Jeff has been analyzing this storm, taking a look at snowfall totals, seeing how it's evolving. What are you seeing with the storm right now, Jeff?
Well, there are a few areas down in central North Carolina getting a little bit more than maybe some people had expected. We had said there'd be a bullseye most likely down there, and that has come to fruition. Let's take a look right now, though, at the radar. You just showed this, and again, those areas where you see more of that bluish or teal color are where the snow is the heaviest. We talked about a couple of different locations here, and we'll do so again in a second, but I want to show you the real difference from east to west, depending on, again, what side of that heavy snow band you're on. Nash County, 1 inch of snow near Rocky Mount. You go closer to Raleigh and you're talking 5.5 inches, and there were reports even of 7 or more inches on the west side. Now, not as many reports here in Virginia locally just yet, because again, it is relatively minor still at this point, but out in Lunenburg, 5 inches of snow in the community of Victoria. And then you get way over here east of 95, and the National Weather Service in Sussex County at Wakefield just reported 2 inches of snow had fallen there. So we said 1 to 3. I think that is going to be correct. I think this one's going to be correct because I think it's going to be right in between. But to account for the possibility of a few areas getting a little bit more as that storm strengthens and we get more of a bullseye, maybe in a few spots right near the coastline, we're going to stick with the heaviest snow inland, but say for most of Hampton Roads, maybe 1 to 3, but probably more like 2 to 4 as we go through again late this evening into the early portion of the overnight. Then things, as you mentioned, Evan, begin to clear out. I'm working on a couple of graphics, and I'll have a lot more, of course, coming up starting at 5 o'clock. But we'll be tag teaming weather for now. Back to you, Evan.
Thanks, Jeff. Here's another look outside. This is our sky view on top of Nauticus, looking over towards Town Point Park, the cruise terminal here, and you can see the snow accumulating nicely up on the roof of the building and through Town Point Park. Temperature 28 degrees, northerly winds at 15 miles per hour, and still holding above freezing in a few spots across northeastern North Carolina, but those readings are dropping as well, and all of us will see lows down into the 20s and low 20s in most spots, a few upper teens inland, and with temperatures down near 20. Roads will be hazardous later tonight and tomorrow morning. 39 degrees for a high temperature for your day on Thursday. Mostly sunny skies. 26 tomorrow night. Cold again. And then looking ahead towards Friday, 52. Mostly sunny, much milder and even warmer again as we get into your Saturday. 57 degrees, 57 Sunday, 60 on Monday. Then another front moves through Tuesday, giving us a few showers. Fortunately, not an Arctic front, so temperatures only dropping into the mid-50s on Wednesday.